Yes, people, welcome back to the 1894 podcast channel. I'm Hugh and I'm joined by Dara for this City Burnley review. The game has just ended there about an hour ago. But before we get started, I just want to say a massive thanks for all the support shown on our intro video we put up yesterday. It was obviously just a video to show what kind of content you can expect from us, and obviously for hopefully some suggestions as to what you might like to see. So yeah, just a massive thanks for that because it meant a lot. Anyway, a 2-0 win tonight. Jesus with a goal, Sterling with a goal. A convincing all-round performance, but maybe some things we might like to see differently for the big game we won't speak about just yet in the weekend. But Dara, what were your thoughts on that game tonight?
It was a good professional performance, and we've closed out another game, and now we move on to the big one.
Where do you think City go from here? Obviously, I think it's 19 games unbeaten now in all competitions. It's something. It's the kind of record you would have seen in like the 18-19 season or the 17-18 season. Is old City back? Pep's original City team, the team that got 100 points. Is this something that you think is sustainable, or is it just a freakish run? Because obviously, before Christmas, the form was pretty poor, and there was a stage there where a lot of people were saying even Pep out. I wasn't personally. Don't put that on me. I wasn't saying that personally, but I did see calls for it. What do you think has changed it? Obviously, we got Ruben Diaz now in the defense. He's got a big partnership with John Stones. Very popular partnership, that, by the way. I'm a big fan of that. It's doing very, very well. What do you think it is? What are your thoughts?
Well, yeah, it's definitely the defense. It's definitely the defense that's come in, but it's not quite 17, 18 C. I don't think anything will be for a while.
Obviously, we played that notorious double pivot system for so long. And what I think what we were calling for originally is correct. It's gone now, and the results have changed. Like, we
Exactly.
hated it for so long. We all said for so long, why isn't Pep seeing this? Why isn't Pep seeing the double pivot is an issue? If I'm not mistaken, it cost us Champions League last year. It's cost us so many basic wins that City would usually get anyway. And now it's gone. It's just either Rodri or Fernandinho in the middle of the field. And I think Rodri has grown into a great player. We've said before we need a Fernandinho replacement, but I don't think Rodri is a Fernandinho replacement. I've seen lots of other people agreeing with me on this. He's just Rodri. He's bringing in his own style of play. He's doing his own thing. What are your thoughts on Rodri? I know you've not always been his biggest fan, but what are you thinking now?
Yeah, I'd agree with the fact that he's come in. He's gonna have to make the role his own. He's not gonna be Fernandinho 2.0, like you said. He's gonna have to be his own player, and I think with the sort of backline behind him, he's not afraid to make any more mistakes. I think that's been the big change. With the new backline, when we don't have any fear in us.
Yeah. It's definitely improved the defense. Overall, Diaz, Rodri, these guys. But a man who has made the right back position his own of recent, which I didn't think was personally going to happen when he first signed from Juventus, João Cancelo. I wasn't too impressed, but the Juve fans, I've got a few friends who are Juventus fans. They're like, "Oh, you've got a right player on your hands here. This guy is the bee's knees." And I think we're finally starting to see this. Sorry, the potential that Cancelo was said to have. He's running the show. His creativity is unbelievable. I don't think he was as good as he's been in recent games tonight, but he's definitely got the creativity. He's got the skills. He's got the skills to pay the bills. He's got that Portuguese flair. What's your thoughts on Cancelo? Has Walker got a chance of getting in the team for big games, or is it all Cancelo's now?
Well, I don't really know. Like Cancelo's come in, he's been a revelation now. Like he went a season on the bench, and now he's come in. I don't even know what position he plays now. He just runs around, doesn't he?
Um,
He's not.
De
He's not right.
Bruyne.
He's not a holding
We
midfielder.
don't know. I think he could play midfield. We
He
said when
can.
De Bruyne got injured a few weeks ago, the news came he was going to be out for 4 to 6 weeks. Everyone was putting the question to City: where's the creativity going to come from? Kevin De Bruyne is injured. City are screwed. There's not going to be any goals. But who has stepped up to that plate? Mr. Whippy himself. It's Ilkay Gundogan. That guy has been amazing. What did he get? 5 goals in January, and I think he might be on an assist or two as well. He definitely
He's
got one tonight, didn't he?
he's positive for contributions anyway. Let's say that.
I am a big Gundogan fan. I didn't like him for a long time when he's playing that double pivot role,
Yeah,
which
I'm
we
with
just
you. I'm
spoken
with
about. But he is being sick. He's been sick since 2021. Just some stats for 2021. 2 goals, I think, is conceded in the whole year.
you. 2 goals.
10 out of 10 wins. That is some serious results, and that is some champions results, really, isn't it?
Yeah, that Villa result was just. Do you remember back 3 years ago now? Southampton at home, 94th minute winner.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was just that. That's what I got. They were the kind of
The
vibes that
flashbacks, the
I got. Yeah,
flashbacks.
yeah, yeah. That.
The memories coming back. Do you think we'll get that we'll get those kind of moments more regularly now with a system that we seem to be sticking to, and it's definitely working by the looks of it.
Yes. Yeah, I think we will. I don't think there won't be as many. Well, obviously there won't be as many 5-6 nails this season as there were a few years ago. But I mean, if the system works, it works. If you can grind out 2-0 wins, 1-0 wins, I don't see why you wouldn't.
Yeah, it's obviously a much more competitive league than it was, say, when we ran away with it with 100 points, and when we won it with 98 points, and obviously
Yeah,
Liverpool ran
that
away
was
with it last
yeah.
season. It's quite a unique season, and listen, I was expecting tonight when we went to Burnley for a very tough game. I know we've got a great track record there of recent, but Turf Moor is not an easy place to go, and I know they had a few injuries, didn't they? Ashley Barnes wasn't there, Chris Woods wasn't there. Do you think had they have had a stronger outfit, they might have provided more of a threat to our defense? I know Ederson was lucky not to get sent off at one stage,
Uh,
wasn't
I mean, McNeil was non-existent, which is weird enough considering we didn't really play with a right back, did we? And he plays on the left side of Burnley's.
he? Yeah, we played with that back three of Laporte,
Yeah,
Diaz, and Stones.
I
But
mean Stones
anyway,
was
I
on the
think
left side of it, so that does help.
yeah, those guys, I'd put my life in the hands of Stones and Diaz, man. Those guys are rock solid. There's no one getting through them at the moment. And fingers crossed, that Salah, Mane, and Firmino. I'm not sure if Mane is available. But we won't go too much into the Liverpool game because we hope to
Yeah,
do a
yeah.
preview for that. Yeah. Any more thoughts on that tonight? Raheem Sterling captained the team. He got a goal. Are you satisfied with his performances recently? Do you think he's starting to be a bit more consistent? Because I know he was another player that people were questioning because you've got players on the bench like Ferran Torres and Foden, of course, who didn't start tonight, capable of coming in and doing a job. What did you think of Sterling tonight?
I think comparing him to Torres, even though they're both wingers, is a bit weird. I think they're both fairly different players. I mean, just compare. You can compare today to not Southampton. Say what? Who do we play? Sheffield.
Burnley
Sheffield.
or
No,
Sheffield?
Sheffield. Yeah, yeah. We play Sheffield, and like Sterling's not doing that. He wouldn't get through that opportunity that Torres had at Sheffield when he squared it to Jesus. But
Mm.
I don't really see Torres mincing past 4 or 5 players with just a burst of pace because I think Sterling's the only winger we've got that has that burst of pace.
I think Sterling's changed up his type of play. He's not so much a
It's co-
player who
it's come
his
with
scorers
the
anymore.
switch, hasn't it? It's come with the switch of wings. He's
Do you prefer him on the left or the right?
not a right, 100% the right.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
So is your ideal wingers Foden on the left, Sterling on the right? I'd definitely go with that myself.
yeah, yeah. And then De Bruyne tucked in when we have him when he's actually able to walk, we can have him in behind, and then what?
Jack
Jesus.
Grealish would stop kicking the legs off him. Yeah, no, he might be there. Another player we're talking about tonight was obviously Riyad Mahrez playing on the right wing. He was doubled up on tonight all night by Burnley, so it kind of makes it tough for a player like him, to do a step over, make his cut-ins, do his fancy trickery. Which when he's able to, it looks great and it works. But it was tough for him. But I thought he wasn't bad overall. What did you make of him there tonight?
Thought he was serviceable. Another what like 6, 7 out of 10 performance from him, but he wasn't. I thought he wasn't as good as he was against West Brom, but he was a lot better than what we had to look at Cheltenham.
It was just a solid performance, really, wasn't it?
Yeah,
And
there
I think
wasn't one
Pep's gonna
person
have
who dropped below a 7, really.
no, no, and that's all you can ask for, really, from the
Exactly.
team, isn't it?
If we're coming out with constant 1-2-0 wins with sevens across the board, then I'm happy.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. Anyway, it was a good game. It was a convincing win.
Yeah,
Obviously
solid,
bigger game of
solid,
the
solid.
weekend. Bigger game of the
Exactly.
weekend. We won't speak of that just yet.
We'll get onto it. Get onto it. Then
Yeah. So thanks for watching, guys. That's the review for City Burnley. Liverpool City on Sunday. We will have content for that, a preview for that up just before the day before or the morning before. We're undecided. Yeah, we're trying to work out a schedule. But yeah, we're really enjoying making these. Let us know once again. And like I said yesterday, if there's anything in particular you might like to see us do a video on, because we're more than happy to do it. We're just here to have a bit of fun. We're here to interact with you guys. Yeah, so let us know if there's anything. Do leave a like if you enjoyed it and you want to see more content, because other City fans will get to see it. We'll get more people on the community and join us on this journey. So yeah, leave a like. Do subscribe. We're trying to hit 100 subscribers. Big numbers over here.
hopefully soon. What are we now?
Yeah,
60, 70?
yeah, we should be on 70 now. So we're trying to hit 100. Road to 100. Hashtag road to 100. Get us
Oh,
there,
hashtag.
guys. Thanks for watching, guys, and we'll see
Cheers,
you
lads.
in the next one.
Sorry, we're gonna have to cut here because Brighton have just scored.
No, we'll leave that in. We'll leave that in.
Fuck off.
Sorry, guys.
Fuck
No,
off.
we should have left that in, you dick.
It's 1-0.